Grant. I am currently a PGY1, a community pharmacy resident with the Johns Hopkins Home Care Group. Thank you for spending time to stop by and see my poster. And I want to just walk you through it. This is a research project that I conducted on monitoring compounding productivity and workload balancing. And we looked at a novel pharmacy tool that we use to measure and compare our home infusion pharmacy technicians. So a little bit of background of this project. This is a project that I did when I was on rotation with our home infusion pharmacy. And when I was there, one of the issues were that the pharmacy technicians felt like they were doing more work than some of the other pharmacy technicians. And this is a common problem that we often see in some of our pharmacies. So we wanted to see if we could show with science and with statistics, if we could show that the workload was or was not being shared evenly, and see what types of improvements we could make as a result of this. So that is the purpose of this project, is to show if there is a statistically significant difference in the workload that the pharmacy technicians are doing when it comes to compounding products. So we wanted to take a look at what the naked eye sees. So when the naked eye sees that out of 100 compounds, we all did 20, but so-and-so did 10, that would really mean that the workload is not being shared evenly. So what we did to show this was that we looked at 15 work days in which the same pharmacy technicians had worked, and we monitored their compounding productivity, and we did this retrospectively. So we took a look at the compounding records, and we looked at what the technicians did that day, and we looked at a total of 7 different compounds, as you can see on the poster here. And so once we did that, we uploaded that data in Microsoft Excel, and we created pie charts and graphs and everything, and that gave us our practical data. And we used a one-way ANOVA to show us the statistical significance of our data. So as you can see in the results, overall, the overall product. Well, before we start there, I wanted to start with how to interpret the box plot, which is the one-way ANOVA. And we can see here that pretty much those small circles in the middle of the squares are what we use to see if there is a statistically significant difference between the technicians. So with that red line, what that shows is where that circle intersects with the other technicians. And what happens is that if that red line intersects with more than 2 boxes, then there is not a statistically significant difference. However, if that circle intersects with 2 or fewer boxes, then that means that there indeed is a statistical difference. And what you can see here is that overall, if you look at the pie chart, it looks like things are pretty even. However, the one technician that has done only 14% may not be doing as much as everyone else. But if you look to the right and you look at the box plot over there with the p-value and also the circles, you can see that that technician is only not there is only a difference with one technician, and he's on par with the rest of them. So that shows that overall there is no statistically significant difference between the compounded products. And then at the bottom here, you can see that in two of the individual categories, that there was a difference between at least one of the pharmacy technicians. So in the Eclipse with powder category, there was one technician that did less than two of the other technicians, and in the syringes, vials, and mini bags, there was one technician that did significantly more than the other technicians. So in conclusion, we found that overall that the workload is shared and balanced pretty evenly, and the goal for this is used as a teaching and a training tool, and we plan on using it quarterly to monitor our technicians' progress and to make sure that we are effectively balancing and sharing our workload amongst each other. So we would shoot for and we would try to have our technicians to share the workload a little bit more evenly with the Eclipse with powder and the syringes, vials, and mini bags. And that is the summary of my poster. Thank you for your time.